as well. Let's get the latest on this story now, going live to Moscow. Star City, which is of course famous for astronauts when they prepare to go to journey into orbit. RT's Mikhail Lebedev is there, as close as he can get to that rocket, fan of them that he is. Now, space travel runs in the family for Richard Garriott, doesn't it? What do we know about this latest space tourist then?
Well, Kevin, Richard Garriott is going to be the sixth space tourist ever to fly to the International Space Station. He himself is a very extraordinary person, and as you have mentioned, he has made his fortune on the computer games. He is known as an exceptional and legendary video game designer and programmer. He was the one to create a legendary online game, Ultima Online. Apart from that, he is a son of a famous NASA astronaut, Owen Garriott, who went to space twice, and this will make him the first American second-generation astronaut, as he will boost into space on 12th of October as planned. At the same time, this makes him second of the kind in the world. The first one is Sergei Volkov, a Russian cosmonaut, and they will together be flying back to Earth on 23rd of October. And a little bit more about the significance of this particular tourist flight to International Space Station. We earlier spoke to a space expert, and let's listen to what he had to tell us.
Until 2010, all the places on the ISS will be occupied by astronauts, and so it's doubtful there will be new space tourists in this way until then. We also know that the Space Adventures company have placed an order with Russia's Roscosmos company for a manned Soyuz spacecraft that will be used for private space travels. It is most likely to be operated by a professional Russian pilot and 2 tourists.
Okay, Mikhail, well, you just mentioned that Richard Garriott's father is a spaceman, but as you also said, he himself is not. So what's he going to do when he gets up there? He's not a scientist as such, is he?
Well, Kevin, he's not a scientist himself, but he's definitely making a major investment into science by flying to space there. He is trying he's going to be making a major experiments for a pharmaceutical company. There he's going to perform a protein crystal growth, and in that way he's going to try to show that business might be interested in space exploration and might be interested in sponsoring tourists to fly into space to perform various kinds of experiments for them. And apart from that, he's definitely going like this. He's promoting the space tourism by himself, which is a very key issue for himself, because he's actually the co-owner of a middleman company that conducts this space tourism adventures, which is called Space Adventures. And let's listen to what the 6th space tourist had to say on the press conference himself.
I have quite a full scientific agenda, and I'm doing not only work on my own behalf or with businesses that my father and I have put together, but also I'll be doing some work for other national space agencies. And so, as an example, probably the most complex experiment that I will be performing involves protein crystal growth, which is an experimental area that was begun about the time of my father's second space flight aboard Spacelab 1 on STS-9.
Richard Garriott there talking about what he's going to get up to. Well, RT's Mikhail Lebedev, thanks for bringing us up to date with the latest there from Star City, catching up with you.